should be mostly back, I think. Thank you. So anyway, like I was saying, I enjoy how they handle spellcasting in this game. As far as character advancement and classes, each class feels like it has its own real benefits to it. 4 shadows and 3 wizards. The war begins here. Adamantine sword. And we're back to darkness. There's a silver triangle floating in the center of this room. Add it to inventory. Actually, you know, while I'm here, I think... Nope, it puts the light right on out. Okay, so we're kind of fumbling around here a little bit as we are bumping into walls in the dark. Okay, just charting my course here real quick on this one. Seekers, Zorns, Lesser Demons, and Samurai Lords. Everybody gets a Mind Blade. Go back to doing that. Turn the lights on, and all of a sudden now we've got dragons, conjurers, and sorcerers. Good times. Everybody gets a mind blade. Unidentified musical instrument. Oh, I don't think that was the right direction. We certainly aren't ready to leave just yet. Yeah, we gotta go back the long way. Good news though, we're right back kind of where I wanted to be. I needed to go through this other door. Two Zorns and 3 magicians. Let's root them. Found a Sword of Pock. The hell does a Sword of Pock do? Has an unidentified special property. Alright, we're gonna have to get some things identified when we get home. Crystal statue comes with life before you, ready to attack. Will you fight it? We sure will. Have Zarek attack it because he's actually got the crystal sword. Unidentified figurine. And right into an anti-magic field. That's a good trip. Spells waiver. Zorns and some white dragons. Not terribly worried really about anything down here so far. Flame column on the white dragons. Giant figurine and a magic mouth. Something special within 30 feet of us there. Let's save our game while we're at it. Spinner in the middle of the room. See its little wavering what's-its there. And with Scrysight, it put us in a very similar looking room in an effort to confuse us. Greetings, I'm Kylerian. O perseverant ones, the good wizard of Scarabray. Put away your weapons, for I'm your ally, not enemy. Alright. You passed my test. You can now continue on to your true quest, the source of evil in Scarabray, Mangar the Dark, my nemesis. Mangar's tower, at the opposite corner of Scarabray from mine, is a 5-level death trap which can only be entered through the use of an onyx key. Good luck, remember seeing is not always believing. There's an onyx key laying on the floor, it's been added to party inventory. So at this point we now have the silver triangle and our onyx key. Yeah, pretty much. The gate opens to let you pass. Run down Grey Knife Street here real quick and recharge our mages and identify our nonsense. Okay, Thieves' Darts. On use a breath attack at 20 feet. That's cool. A broom does major levitation for free. The Sword of Pock does lesser summoning when used. I'm not going to have him identify the others, he's too pricey. 2 skeletons. Time of day is it? It's afternoon. Okay, if we hurry, we can get our folks leveled up. Here we go. Managed to get that in before they close. Let's see if we can actually sell our equipment to Gart's equipment shop. Oh, good God. Oh, the rogue can wear those. All right, we'll get the rogue in those here in just a minute. Frost drums, unidentified special, and Galt's flute. Okay. He's wearing an adamantine sword. All right, let's sell off the equipment we don't need. Hanging on to that key, though. That's going to be important. On use, cast Wind Hero. And the Frost drums use a breath attack at 30 feet. It's kind of nice. I do believe, though, that we do need to hit the castle up one more time briefly. I'm going to save here and just consult the map here real quick before we get too far. Yeah, we can't just teleport to it. Oh, no, we can't either. We're going to have to walk to it. So that's going to be on the second floor. Now the nice thing with this one is that I can just go phase door, and now this wall doesn't exist for one turn. Alright, now I'm on the second floor, and the place we need to get to is down here at the origin. Okay, what fun. don't need to fight every fight I'm invited to. Cannot use Phase Door. Which is a big sad. Okay. Detect movement ahead. There's a combat encounter there somewhere. Face death itself in the form of 2 wraiths, 5 hydras, 3 ghouls, and 4 sorcerers. I think they walked into death. That's my take on this one. Sorcerers are out of range. Now they're within 60 feet, and that's a problem for them. Because I can give them the Spectre Touch. I hate smoke in the eyes. A wizened man appears before you. I've given an answer to my riddle. Sure. Answer the riddle to pass. Once man alive, now living death, it drinketh blood and stealeth breath. 'Tis a vampire. And now we have the silver square. A bunch of wraiths, goblin lords, a lot of corpses, really. I think we will swing by the royal bedrooms here real quick. Let's really go nuts with our magic for a minute. Because this room has a magic recharging glyph on the ground. One of the things that's interesting about this game, and we'll use this minute while we're recharging our magic points to talk about it, is your spell points can regenerate in the presence of daylight, but you don't get any daylight when you're in a dungeon, so you have to come across little pools like this. Or there's particular magic items in the game that allow you to regenerate your spell points at a much slower rate over time, which is extremely helpful. Alright, it's now dusk. But we have the silver square. I'm sorry, we have the silver... Yeah, the silver square and the silver triangle. Got some items that we need to sell, but we gotta wait till morning to do it. So for now, we'll return to the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, Interplay Productions is what they were called back at that point. Many long moons ago. Alright, let's sell some stuff. The harp can go, the mace can go. Hanging onto the square and the triangle. And the onyx key has to stay. Okay, so what we've learned so far is that our fancy, I'm pulling up the other map, dungeon that we've got ahead of us is a 4-level kind of death trap. And well, we can teleport around a little bit. We can't teleport through all of it. But we should be able to bypass a lot of it. That's the hope anyway. Because really at this stage of the game, there's not a whole lot else that we need. Take the back route into Roscoe's place. Mangar's tower is in the complete opposite end of the corner of Kailarian's tower, which was in the upper right corner of the town relative to... It was up here. We're actually going to go down this way, into this part of town. The denizens of this mystic plate assault you without warning. You see 6 dwarves. See 4 dwarves. Statue of an ogre lord stands guarding a gate. Could try ogre lord, but to no avail. stand before an iron gate beyond which stands Mangar's tower to the west. It's been a minute since we've had a bard had a ale, so let's do that. That is how you replenish his ability to use bard song. Mangar's a little smarter than his average bear. We can't just pound down his door like that. So without irony, we are going to have to go back to the very first dungeon. One that, you know, if you didn't have any other insights or have played the game before, you wouldn't necessarily know, you know, what the Mad God's name is in order to gain access to the catacombs. Conveniently, much like a Star Trek transporter, it's, you know, plot derived. So because it's not part of the plot for me to be able to use the rogue to do that, I can't. Apparently he's good at backstabbing things and stealing things, and not so much the whole lockpicking department. Order some wine. It's the only bar in town where you can order wine. And we are going to just quickly pull up the old map. And then do some teleportation goodness. A Port Arcane. It's always in the coordinate system of north, east, and up. Positive numbers being more north, east, positive numbers being more east, negative numbers being west. And we are going to be traveling to 16 north, 17 east, and down 3 floors. Stairs here that go a long way up. Sounds good. Now we're outside of his tower. This is the entry chamber to Mangar's tower. Stairwell leads up to the first steps of traps and terrors, so you take the stairs. We sure will. Cozy little place. Let's pull up the right map here for us. Because we do, to a limited degree, have an ability to teleport. Okay, so let's go ahead and zippity-doo-dah to 15 north, 4 east, and 1 up 1 floor. Magic Mouth on the wall speaks. 2 shapes yours. 1's around. Speak the shape and final found. There's a silver circle floating in the center of the room. We now have all 3 of our items. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and jump up to the 3rd floor, as there are a couple of items that we need from there. Down 3. Ha! Dungeon level is magically protected. So we will have to go do that one the hard way, which makes sense. It is what it is. But we can shorten some of that distance. And we're going to drop down 13. Stairs going up. There we go. And immediately wrapped in darkness. Good times. Two levels above, 2 paces north, and 11 east of the entry stairs. Port Arcane can't target here. Phase door can't be cast, and we are in darkness right now. Good times. Bone Crusher. Zorn and a wizard. Alright, so those are entry stairs for this floor. We hit a teleporter at some point. 6 berserkers and 5 basilisks. Well, I don't want to get turned to stone. So we're going to set them very much on fire. Diamond helm and a diamond plate mail. Hello. Zarek, you're still the low man on the totem pole for armor class, so you get the upgrade. Why can the bard wear diamond plate mail? You know, I'm not gonna question it. It's glitzy and glamoury enough. That's got to be what the answer is. And back in the darknesses. On the wall is etched, in all the land, the fourth is and. It's actually one of my favorite riddles from this game, and from what I recall, when Dad was playing this one many, many long moons ago, he did actually figure this one out. As I remember it being scrawled on one of the many 3x5 cards that he kind of kept for a mimic and an Ogre Lord. Why does the mimic look like a doppelganger or a zombie? That's not okay. Party finds a lore helm. There's some kind of special property to it. We'll have to get that identified when we get home. You face death itself in the form of one Mongo. I have a candygram for him. No need to take the stairs just yet. Three magicians, 4 ice giants, 5 body snatchers, and a wizard. Alright. Ice giants are probably going to wander up close, so we will attack them. wizard wand. Alright, we're gonna have to do this one a little bit in the dark, I think. War Giant. Alright, defend, cast, Flame Column. I like Flame Column, it's a fun spell. Don't like that he summoned illusionary dragons. Found another Whiz Wand. Take care of another trap. And there's a spinner there. We can see. Okay. Magic Mouth on the Wall talks, speaks the 7 of the one god in sequence, and seek the lost stairs. Well, scattered throughout this floor there are a bunch of riddles, and I'm going to read the riddles off to you there, and then we will go ahead and solve through it here. So the first one that we find there, on the wall is etched, the one has said that the first man is blessed and the last is damned. The other one says, on many levels, several are ancient, but the 6th is forever. On the wall is etched, as the one god has said, the 3rd is passion if you have love and life. We speak of one god, eternal he is, his 5th is almost certainly be. In all the land, the 4th is and, we saw that one. On one god's 2nd is surely with. Do not scry, the 1st is lie. So if we put all of these things together, it is lie with passion and be forever damned. Is the answers there to the riddle. You have to type those in one at a time. Stairs have materialized. We just have to get back to them. Which means a trip back through the darkness. Spells waver. And there's a trap. And we're still in darkness, so the light's not going to help us just yet. But we are, at the very least, pointing in the right direction. 5 basilisks, a shadow, ice giants, and master ninjas. Oh, that's not a good start. Dumping all the magic. Oh, damn it. Alright. Curses, summoning. Bunch of new. Character's been turned to stone, restoring them to a natural state. Alright. Good times. Also hit them with that Beyond Death. And a quick restoration. Reorganize the party order. And we're back. Thanks to magic, we can fix so much. Death itself, 3 sorcerers and 2 sorcerers. Okay. We are now up on level 4. Level 4. Level 4. All right. Give our game a save here so far. Welcome to Mangar's Crypt. Fantastic. Took out a couple of traps. This game is just hell-bent on making me use the spell Cat Eyes over and over again. Large blank coffin. You want to open it? We sure do. Hey, bud. How are you? Found some Zen arrows. Headlong into a spinner. Shape of a skull is etched on the floor. I'm sure that's safe. Gust of wind blows our non-existent torches out, because we're using magic. Spinner ahead. Your music caused 2 sleeping dragons to continue slumbering. Oh, okay. Glad we had our bard playing music. Name the greatest son of Odin and win his aid. Small statue appears. Where do we get teleported to now? Alright. Trap on the floor. "37 maze dwellers." Yeah, we're not taking chances with those anymore. Everyone gets a mind blade. Killed my bard. Killed him dead. We're gonna kill my paladin here too. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, continue hiding. Stone to flesh on our resident Zarek. Beyond death on our paladin. On death on our bard. And we're immediately going to cast Restoration. Hastily reorganize the party before some random encounter shows up. That was not as fun. Power Staff and a Whiz Wand. Alright, let's start equipping some of these things and see if we can't getting a little help here on getting some spell points back. All the doors are walls and all the walls are doors. Portal above you. Getting to be a little low on magic, but oop. Fantastic. And smoke in her eyes, and an anti-magic field. Death itself, form of 4 specters, a cloud giant, and 3 vampires. Death ring and a truth drum. Ah, the mage got possessed. Alright, defend, 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 hide, dispossess on Lano, dispossess on Lano, and we're okay. Mongo, a bunch of titans, and 7 demons. Okay. Gotta do it. And he's still drained of a level of experience. Okay, that didn't go awful. Stone blade. Alright. Is that better than the pure blade? No. No, it is not. Something special near. Alright, let's go ahead and save, because our spell points are very, very low at this point. Alright, the wall to the north are etched with 3 geometric shapes, a square, a circle, a triangle. The voice whippers, you see further passage has been granted. Excellent. Spells waver. There's another damn anti-magic field here. That's a good time. I don't want to fight Mangar guards. Honestly... Yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna reload that one. Oh, it's a lot of spell points. Dragon Shield and a Kyle's Compass. We'll have to see what that one does. What can bind the mightiest of foes? The Spectre Snare. Okay, so now he's using that. We're down to the very bottom of the barrel. So I'm going to go ahead and save for now. And in the event this goes exceedingly poorly, because let's be real, it might. But if it does, then we can always reload, teleport our way out. Alright, you stand in the antechamber of Mangar the Dark, evil Archmage of Scarabray. Die, mortals. Alright, cool. Appreciate that. 2 Demon Lords, 3 Vampire Lords, and a Mangar. Mangar is 50 feet away, and that's rude. We are going to go ahead and use the Spectre Snare on him, because we can. We have the Traveler's Tune up, so let's go ahead and use the Fire Mandolin on the Vampire Lords. Sir Grady's going to dive into cover. And let's make with the Mind Blade while we still got it. A Demon Lord and Mangar. I need something that's going to be heavy and single target. Oh, shit. Back up. Do not cast that on my own party members. That's a bad call. Lano, you're going to give me a restoration. And you are going to reach out and tap Mangar with that as well. Oh, they don't have the spell points. Come on, Sir Grady. I really need this one from you now, buddy. Got him! Go get him, rogue. Eh, darn. Dragon Wand, Dagstone, alright, but despite the severe number of casualties, we have defeated Mangar. Alright, Kyrlin, the good Archmage, appears before you in a flash of light. Well done, he cries, beaming. Your quest in Scarbray is fulfilled. The evil is now defeated, the spell of winter will soon end. You will all, as a symbol of my gratitude, receive 300,000 experience points and take this 300,000 gold to share amongst yourselves. Farewell and live long. He vanishes, and we appear inside the guild. That's horrifically convenient, as our first stop is going to be this here temple, and spend 82,000 gold pieces fixing problems. Alright. Reorganize the party here. Zarek back up front. We're only mostly dead. An unidentified instrument. A death dagger. That sounds cool. I like that. As long as it doesn't kill me when I grab hold of it. Alright, levels all around. We'll splurge a little bit. You can go for some meat here, buddy. And we'll go head over to Roscoe's. Alright, Spectre Snout. For 200,000 gold pieces, it'll tell me what else it does. Does a potential for critical hit. That's cool. Also provides 9 armor class just right out the gate. Wizard Wand uses Prime Summoning. Lorehelm uses Sorcerer's Sight for free. That's cool. Power Staff causes Soul Whip at range. Oh, alright. Interesting. Kyle's Compass uses Scry Sight. The Death Dagger. Very solid piece of equipment. Dragon Shield uses Dragon's Breath. Dragon Wand also uses Dragon's Breath. Stone Blade on hit causes the stone property. Uses Disrupt Illusion. Causes Insanity. On use, uses Restoration. It's good stuff, right? Death Ring gives 1 armor class and casts Animate Dead. You can summon Mighty Thor with that. The Dagstone uses Cat Eyes, but only a paladin can use it. I spent probably the most amount of money ever in one sitting just then in this game. I am probably not going to make anywhere near that amount of money back. Don't need a Pure Blade anymore. Honestly say, though, I'm going to get rid of those Whiz Wands. But Sir Grady here can absolutely equip his Death Dagger and just go ham. So I guess on the good news, we've managed to really kind of keep all those together. But the good news is that we can now begin Volume 2, The Destiny Knight. We're going to do the full power transfer. Volume 2, The Destiny Knight. A letter received. Greeting, heroes. My name is Saradon, a wizard of some fame and little fortune. Every bard in Caith sings of your victory over Mangar and his vile horde in Skarbray. Thus, even though we've never met, I am seeking you out. Our land now faces a danger even greater than Mangar, an evil that could leave it open to invasion and bloody conquest. The Destiny One, which has kept us safe for 700 years, has been shattered into 7 fragments by the Archmage Legoth Zanta, and those fragments hidden all across the realm. Until you recover them, reforge the wand, and defeat the Legoth Zanta, Caith is in peril. Save her, I beg you. Now I must hurry, for while I was attempting to glean knowledge of Zanta, he sensed my prying magic, and even now his Lestrade mercenaries approach. I care not for my own safety, but I pray my magic will keep this letter safe until it reaches your hands. May fate smile upon you and me. You enter the guild, no man approaches you. Welcome to Tangramain Adventures. Your visit is fortuitous, and we have much needed noble warriors. Our streets are overrun with filthy scum, released upon us by the powerful Archmage. Defeating him won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find the help you need within this guild. When your party is ready, set out into town or indeed exit through the city gates and traverse the wilderness to the other 5 great towns in the region of Kaith. You'll find Garth's shop not far to the south, where you can equip yourselves for battle with a fine assortment of weapons and armor. Stop by the temple when you're in need of healing, and Roscoe's Energy Emporium is always willing to exchange your gold for a quick spell recharge. Bards can wet their whistles if their voices get dry at one of our fine taverns, and if they want to learn some new songs, I can look around for a man known as the Scarlet Bard. While you're looking, feel free to drop in on one of our casinos for a hand of blackjack. Make sure to use your banks to keep your gold safe. You never know when you'll need to make a hasty exit from a dungeon. Before I go, if you should come across the king's daughter, tell her the king wishes for her presence immediately. She's last seen here in Targarmain, and I'm unable to locate her. And with that, the old man gives an anxious look and leaves the guild. And thus we have the start of Bard's Tale 2. But we are going to go ahead and pin this stream here, as it is just about time for us to end this one anyway. And we'll make some time here after a quick recess to carry on with our next game, which will be Wolfpack from 1990. So give me just a moment here to reset the stream, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. Just going to go ahead and put up some interim screens here while we are doing all of that.